So many people identify with their thoughts. They believe that what the mind says is who they really are. But the truth of the matter is, and we know this because we know that sometimes our mind thinks unconscious things, sometimes crazy things. Sometimes we'll be waiting for the subway and a thought pops into our mind, I could push this guy into the subway and murder him and no one would even know. We would never really murder that person. But the mind is an unconscious thinking machine. And when we think things with intention and consciousness, such as, I did a great job at that meeting. When we tell ourselves positive things, this is more who we are than those unconscious thoughts, because we are putting our intention and we are consciously thinking. And it is that consciousness that is who we really are, because we would not be able to see anything if we were not conscious of what we were saying. We wouldn't be able to hear anything, and we wouldn't even be able to think anything if we don't have consciousness. When we are unconscious, we're in that sleeping, dreamless state. That is an unconscious person. And when we awake, we turn into the animated life force, energy that inhabits these bodies. Many people think we're our thoughts, we're our bodies, but the truth of the matter is we are that electricity, that energy that turns these bodies on. Without consciousness, we would be robots. We would be a video camera with no one looking at the footage. And so it really doesn't exist. It just falls into the void. But because we have something that no machine yet has, consciousness, we have a sense of self. And that is the true nature of who we are. With this consciousness, it's like the light bulb in a film projector that shines the light through the film to make the movie appear. And when that bulb goes out, the movie goes off. Yeah, the film still exists, but there's no way to perceive it. And we are that light of consciousness. And it's the same light that's in you and me and everyone else. And scientists have been looking for centuries to find out where this consciousness comes from. We know which part of the brain can convert the light source that we see into a visual image. We know how the brain can convert sound waves from the eardrum into the sounds that we can perceive. But we don't know where in the brain or body the perceiving happens. No scientist has been able to find it, because the truth is it doesn't exist in the material sense. It is the arising of our life force energy. And this is the true nature of who we each are. So when we sit in meditation and we practice not doing, and we only practice being and perceiving and observing, this puts us in touch with the true nature of who we are. This helps us know ourselves, and it helps us to identify more with the perception, the observer, the witness of our lives, which is our true self, rather than what we are witnessing, which we always identify with. We can see our bodies, we can hear our thoughts in our head, but who we are is truly that witness, that higher intelligence, that higher consciousness, which arises when we're present and out of our head and not absorbed in our thought.